Yo guys, welcome back to another video. I've not done one with me on the actual camera in a long time, but since, well, I've just been doing POVs to be honest, but a lot's changed recently. Obviously we've got the Bandit, we all know about that, done the videos on that, but I've also got the other new bike which I've posted, I believe, one video on this bike, but I've never done like a full walk around of it yet. So this one's going to be a sort of a walk around of the new bike, updates on the parts I've got coming for the new bike, and yeah, just a bit of an update really. So yeah, I'll flip the camera around and we'll get on with it. Yeah, so obviously this is the new bike, Honda Monkey 125, 2020 plate, basically the exact same bike as I had before, that black MSX 125, the Honda Grom, the black one, the mint one, the one I shouldn't have sold. This is basically the same bike, but the Monkey version. So it's more retro looking and just more cool, I think, anyway. Yeah, it's just a toy basically. It's pretty much brand new. I mean, it's a 2020 plate, so obviously it's not brand new as in years, but the mileage when I got it, it was on about, what, 306, wait for that car to go, it's about 360 miles it was on. It's currently, if I just flick the key on, awesome, just look at the dash as well when you do this. Get the little wink at you. It's currently on 789 miles. So I've done a fair bit on it. It's still completely stock, apart from the RNG tail tidy bracket I've put on. So that's the only thing I've really done, because it had a big long ass plastic thing on the back. And obviously I've changed the tyres out, because the stock ones are just cheap Chinese CST tyres, I believe they were. I've put some Michelin Power Pures on. Rear is a, what is it, a 130, front's a 120. Yeah, so they're the only two things I've done to this bike so far. Literally today I've ordered a few parts for it. I've ordered a full service kit, so you've got the new oil coming, I've got a new air filter for it and a new spark plug. That's mainly because obviously it's still on the running oil, so yeah, that needs changing, because obviously it's going to have loads of bits of shit in from when it was brand new. I believe the screen potentially needs looking at, or that might be the next service, but I'm not taking it to the garage to be done, because with garages, as I've found out over the years, you take something there to be done, something comes back absolutely fucked up. So we're not taking it there, we're doing it ourselves. I've done it on bikes before, like the KTM and stuff, so it's simple really. I need to get the horn put back on, because that kept coming loose. I just need some more washes on it. Well, yeah, as far as this goes, I've got the oil service kit coming, and I've got a new exhaust pipe coming for it, because it's just silent as hell. You can't hear what you're doing. That's the only reason I've not rode it more than I already have. If it had an exhaust on, I'd probably be almost at 2,000 miles on it already, to be honest. But because it's not got the exhaust, it's not as fun to ride as, say, my old Groms. But it's still fun. Once I've got the pipe on, I'll be on it a lot more videos on the channel on this. But yeah, more on the exhaust coming soon. I'll tell you, it's not a stupid expensive one like a Yoshi or out like that. It is a Black Widow, but obviously we'll have to wait and see till that comes to see which one it is. But it is a Black Widow, just because I didn't want to go cheap Chinese, but I didn't want to go expensive Yoshi for a small bike. So yeah, we've gone with a Black Widow on it. Just get rid of this lump of shit that's attached to the bike. And then as far as anything else we've got to do with this, it comes pretty much as you need it. Underneath are the mud guards. These do rot out, but this one, like I say, it's pretty damn clean, to be honest. It's pretty rust free under there. Potentially might paint them black under there at some point. Not the top, obviously, but I might hammer out the bottom just so that it's protected, so they don't rot through. Yeah, the left side of the bike, see, with the little monkey logo, just looks absolutely epic really. I'm going to run this chain till it dies basically, because every other bike I've had of these, the red Grom and the black Grom, I've put a new chain and sprocket on. I put a 428 on the black Grom, and then I sold it like a month later, and then a 420 on the red one, and then I sold it like a month later. So I'm holding out on the chain and sprocket for now. But yeah, I don't see this bike going anytime soon, to be honest. It's been one I've always wanted, and it's one of them where it will just sit at the back of the shed at the end of the day, and probably will never be sold. It's going to be here for a long time unless I crash it. So, but yeah, like I say, going from the Bandit to this, you have to proper nail your head back on, or whatever you have to do with it, because like literally you've gone from, what's the Bandit? Bandit's running like, what, it's got to be about 80 or 78 brake horsepower, something like that, and you're going back down to 9 brake horsepower on the Honda Monkey, which obviously you're feeling the difference, power to weight and everything. This does not move like that bike, but it's fun in other ways. So yeah, that's the bike. Give you a little start up of it, how quiet it is. Obviously kill switch is on, and literally you cannot hear it. Literally is quiet as anything. Crazy it is. Yeah, I think it looks good in the black and white as well. Yeah, so yeah, as far as that goes, that is the new bike. I've got a few video ideas coming soon. I've got obviously the service on the Monkey. I've got fitting the exhaust pipe as well on the Monkey, which will be sort of at the same time, but I'll do it in 2 separate videos, just because I need the exhaust off to do the service properly. So we've got them. I've got a service on the Bandit to do again, because I've done about, I want to say about 3,000, 4,000 miles on it since I did the service, so I want to get another oil change done on that. And then also on the Saxo, I want to get a oil change done on that, and I need a new coolant dashboard sensor putting in, which I've ordered, which is only cheap, but it should be an easy enough job to do. And then the fun part is, over the next, I want to say 2 months, it's either going to be a new bike coming to the channel again, so we'll be running 3 bikes, or a new car, so we'll be running 2 cars and 2 bikes. So it's one of the two. I'm not quite decided on which yet. But yeah, it's either a new hot hatch like the Saxo but quicker, or a new bike which is a lot newer, probably will be brand new, and super sport. So I'm needing that super sport back in my life, you know. I keep looking over there, but yeah, that's it. That's the video for today. I've not posted in a while, so I thought it'd be a nice one to post. I'm going to try and get out on the Bandit again tomorrow with the Zoom H2 mic and everything. Get the pops and bangs POV. Probably be up at Matlock again, to be honest. Yeah, see you in the next one.